Good evening. Lieutenant Governor Polito, distinguished members of the stage party, faculty, staff, friends of the college, graduating students, and guests. I am Dr. Arlene Rodriguez, Vice President of Academic Affairs, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the 49th Commencement exercises of Springfield Technical Community College. Buenas noches. Teniente Gobernador Polito, distinguidos miembros del escenario de esta celebración, miembros de la facultad, personal del colegio, amigos del colegio, graduandos e invitados. Soy la doctora Arlene Rodríguez, vicepresidente de Asuntos Académicos, y es un placer, un tremendo placer, darles la bienvenida a todos ustedes a la 49ª graduación de Springfield Technical Community College. If you are able, please remain standing. I call upon the High School of Commerce, JROTC, for the presentation of the colors. Please be seated. You may have noticed that some of our graduates are wearing a red, white, and blue cord this evening. These cords have been given to each of our veterans, over 40 in this year's graduating class. I ask at this time for all the veterans in the arena to stand and be recognized. As the sister of a Vietnam combat vet, I am very familiar with the sacrifices you and your family have made to serve our country. We are honored that you chose STCC to help you move on to the next stage in your life. And honestly, I have a feeling that Liz Almeida is up there doing a celebratory dance for you. The college now welcomes Michael N. Kane of the class of 2016 to offer the invocation. Michael will be graduating with high honors tonight from the Architecture and Building Technology program and is serving as student marshal this evening. At last night's honors convocation, he was awarded the Architecture and Building Technology Faculty Award, as well as the Edmund P. Garvey Award. Michael?
Good evening. Fellow graduates, we gather on this grand day, understanding that we come from different places, hold different values, and cherish different beliefs. Yet today we are united in gratitude. In a world where many cannot study, we are thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have no future, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. In a world where many have no community, we are thankful for the support of mentors, teachers, family, and friends. As we go on from this grand day, on different paths, to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are and all that we have for the common good, so that reasons to be thankful will fill every life. May our gratitude on this grand day grow into peace for each and freedom to live, work, and serve throughout all our days. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, for your inspirational reading. It is now my pleasure to introduce the chair of the STCC Board of Trustees, Christopher Johnson. A partner in the law firm of Johnson, Sclafani, and Moriarty, Chris served 5 terms as the first mayor of the city of Agawam. As chairperson of the school committee, Chris oversaw the rewrite of the entire pre-K to grade 12 curricula and the implementation of the new education reform law. Chris recently chaired the college's presidential search committee, laboring long hours to ensure that the college would find a worthy successor to President Rubenzahl. Chris is a graduate of American International College and the Western New England University School of Law. Please join me in welcoming the chair of the STCC Board of Trustees, Christopher Johnson. Chris?
Good evening, class of 2016. It's my honor to bring greetings from the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, all the folks that are dressed in the nice scarlet colors up here who volunteer their time for you. With over 1,000 graduates, you are one of the largest graduating classes in the history of the college. On behalf of the board, I offer our heartfelt congratulations for all your hard work and dedication. As a proud graduate of AIC and Western New England University School of Law, I commend you for recognizing that receiving a quality education equals success, both personally and professionally. For those of you who are parents or grandparents, and keep in mind our graduates tonight range in age from 18 years old all the way up to 72 years old. You are teaching your children and grandchildren that education can take you anywhere you want to go in life. So remember, the most important questions in life cannot be found on Google. Please try to live life to the fullest, make a difference in your community, and take time to spell the roses. The only true measure of success is the size of the smile on your face. You are all living proof that STCC works. Congratulations, class of 2016. Now venturing off script, growing up, my mom and dad told me that you always have to own up to your failures in life. So given that, I'd like all my fellow Board of Trustees members to join me up here, because we're saying goodbye tonight to someone who spent 12 years at the college. And generally, we like to do that by handing that person a degree when they're leaving, but this guy, it was tough. We tried everywhere. We put him in the nursing program, but he fainted at the sight of blood. We moved him over to electrical engineering, and mysteriously we had a campus-wide blackout. I don't know what happened. We've literally, you saw him coming in tonight, all the various schools at the college. We tried him everywhere, but we just couldn't find any place that he could cut the mustard. But all kidding aside, this is one of the toughest things I've ever had to do as a member of the Board of Trustees, is to say goodbye to our outgoing president, Dr. Ira Rubenzahl. So I've got a plaque that I'd like to read. I know it's a little long, but believe me when I say, I've been around for a long time, and there's very few people in this world that I've ever met that I truly think are wise. And I mean that as all the best. And Ira is one of the truly wise men that I've ever met in my life. So it reads, come on up, Ira. Presented to Dr. Ira H. Rubenzahl, whereas Dr. Ira H. Rubenzahl served as president of Springfield Technical Community College with distinction from July 11, 2004 to June 30th, 2016. And whereas Dr. Rubenzahl has a PhD in physics from MIT, a BA in mathematics from Princeton University, and whereas Dr. Rubenzahl previously served as president of Capital Community College in Hartford and VP of Academic Affairs at Greenfield Community College, and has devoted his professional life to public higher education and the mission of community colleges. And whereas Dr. Rubenzahl championed diversity and inclusion at STCC, including his work to have STCC designated as a Hispanic-serving institution and an Achieving the Dream Leader College. And whereas Dr. Rubenzahl passionately lobbied for increased funding, please take note, Lieutenant Governor, for community colleges in Massachusetts, and whereas Dr. Rubenzahl has dedicated himself to making a positive difference for the students at STCC as they transform their lives. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the STCC Board of Trustees, with deepest gratitude, extends its appreciation to Dr. Ira H. Rubenzahl for his visionary leadership as president and further acknowledges that he truly made a difference at STCC and in higher education in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And the board extends its best wishes for a long, happy, and healthy retirement and success in all future endeavors. And it's given the second day of June by all the members of the board. Ira, we love you. We're going to miss you. He's also shy.
I have some comments for the graduates. I'm coming up next.
So Ira gets to come back up. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the president of our college, Dr. Ira Rubenzahl. And as you've just heard, Dr. Rubenzahl will be retiring this month after 12 years of visionary leadership. Dr. Rubenzahl's leadership of the college is evidenced in the number of STCC firsts. National recognition as an Achieving the Dream Leader College for advancement of student success goals. The opening of STCC's Veterans and Service Members Center. The innovative Training and Workforce Options partnership with Holyoke Community College to provide cost-effective corporate training to area businesses. The Gateway to College High School, located on the STCC campus, which helps students who have dropped out of high school or may not have graduated to obtain a diploma and earn college credits. And most recently, what many of us consider to be his legacy at STCC, his collaboration with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to renovate the historic Building 19 on the STCC campus to a modern, energy-efficient student learning commons that will enable the college to consolidate fragmented learning and support services, saving money, and streamlining student services. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of STCC, Dr. Ira Rubenzahl.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. And I was speechless a couple minutes ago, but I want to thank the board. It's been a great board to work with. They're so dedicated to you, our students, and the advancement of the college. And they all do this as volunteers. I want to really, can we give the Board of Trustees a round of applause? On behalf of the Springfield Technical Community College faculty and staff, I'd like to welcome Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, Associate Commissioner for Economic and Workforce Development David Cedrone, our graduating students and guests. I'd like to take a moment to thank the STCC community for allowing me to serve as president for the last 12 years. It has been an honor and an education. I've learned from you, our students, that despite challenges in high school, you can and do succeed in college. I've learned from you, our students, that those who come to STCC to complete their high school certification or to learn English become honor graduates and scholarship winners. I've learned from you, our students, that single parents are tremendous learners as well as tremendous parents. I've learned from you, our students, that veterans and service members support each other in the classroom as they do in the field. I've learned from you, our students, that many transfer to Harvard University, Howard University, Smith College, and the Commonwealth Honors College at the University of Massachusetts, to name just a few of the universities and colleges to which you transfer. I've learned from our students that you can overcome even the most unimaginable barriers to stand here tonight as graduates of the class of 2016. And I've learned that our faculty and staff come to work each day because they know that every one of our students has the potential to transform his or her life with the help of Springfield Technical Community College. Thank you for the honor of serving you as the president. You've educated me well. Now let's take a moment to celebrate our STCC community, and please look at the screen.
Taking shape, we are diamonds taking shape. Through
It is now my great pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, the 72nd Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. She was elected along with Governor Charlie Baker in November of 2014 on a platform of making Massachusetts great for everyone. A lifelong resident of Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, Lieutenant Governor Polito is a graduate of Boston College who earned a Doctor of Law degree at New England School of Law. Lieutenant Governor Polito began her public service in local government, serving as a member of the Shrewsbury Board of Selectmen. She was elected state representative for the residents of the 11th Worcester District for 5 terms. A frequent visitor of Western Massachusetts, Lieutenant Governor Polito has worked hard to promote jobs and economic development, especially encouraging young people to explore careers in science and technology. Please join me in giving a big, warm STCC welcome to a dedicated public servant and champion of public higher education, our Lieutenant Governor, Karen Polito.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And we want to thank you, and personally, both Governor Baker, who had the opportunity to deliver the remarks at last year's commencement, and I'm so pleased and honored to be able to deliver a few remarks with all of you tonight. But just to start by saying a profound thank you to your president, our friend, Ira, for 12 years of outstanding service. As the leader of this great institution, you have done a remarkable job, no doubt, and you leave a very strong legacy that this community can now build on. And other colleges like this can also use your example to bring the successes that you've had here elsewhere in our Commonwealth. I'm sure there's more that we can do together, Ira, but please just join me once again in thanking Ira for leading this great organization. And to all of the faculty here today, it was great to see you walk in and see so many smiles on your face, and also in the presentation that was just made, to the vice presidents and deans of the colleges, to also the board chair, Christopher Johnson, and all the trustees who volunteer their time, and also to your class leader who will be presenting to you in just a few moments, Juhi Dasrath. I know I'm looking forward to your comments. Now, I would like to just personally congratulate you, the class of 2016. How proud we are of you. You have worked so hard to get to this moment. And when you think of the video and what came in the couple of years or more that you were here at STIC, and think of the many years before that you worked hard, focused on your studies, tried to do the right thing, and you did it. And you did it with the help of each other, certainly with the support of faculty, and to the parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and siblings and cousins who are in this room tonight to celebrate you. Congratulations to all of you. So my remarks tonight are going to focus a little bit on Massachusetts as being a place of opportunity. That is the Massachusetts experience, and that's exactly what we celebrate as you receive your diplomas tonight. But when you think about Massachusetts and think about our storied past, it's so incredible that the original native inhabitants hunted here in Massachusetts, that the Pilgrims settled here, that the Minutemen took up arms to protect others here. And you learned about these stories in grade school and high school, and I'm not here tonight to give you another history lesson. I'm sure you're happy to hear that. But what I want you to think about is think about the story that you've read in the history books. But more importantly, think about the stories that will be written from this point forward, the stories that you will write about your career path, about your family, about the roots that you will lay, hopefully some here in our Commonwealth. It's those stories that, like the past, shaped our history in Massachusetts. It's your stories that are going to shape the next 10 and 20 and 30 years in our great Commonwealth. Now tonight, your stories. So tonight we stand in a very special place in our Commonwealth here, known by two names, the Pioneer Valley and the New England Knowledge Corridor. Now, the Pioneer Valley label should bring about thoughts of the pioneering inventors of Springfield's history, like Thomas Blanchard and his lathe that led to the uses of interchangeable parts and assembly line mass production. You think of Wason Manufacturing Company of Springfield, the first makers of railway passenger coach equipment back in 1857. And now flash forward and think about the announcements that were made last September, when now the new $95 million Chinese rail car manufacturing facility will be producing the orange and red line subway cars for people to use to get to work and appointments and places in our Commonwealth that will bring many jobs right here to Springfield and the greater Springfield area. And what that says is what is past is now indeed present here in Springfield and in the Pioneer Valley. Now, what's exciting about the present there are incredible headlines that we're reading about in our news. Massachusetts, as its past is so storied, Massachusetts is known as the most innovative state in the country, says Bloomberg. Boston is prepared better than any other American city for the shift to the digital economy, announced the United States Chamber of Commerce. Worcester, where I'm from in central Massachusetts, is well positioned in the fields that correlate most with economic growth and healthcare, says policy experts. And business leaders right here and in other places recognize Springfield is poised for a great renaissance. Now, why is that? Governor Baker and I are two of the Commonwealth's biggest champions, but the reason it is poised for this great renaissance is because of the educational institutions that across our Commonwealth, and in particular in this area, the institution that we celebrate tonight in Springfield Technical Community College. And it's because of these universities that we're churning out students with the skills that are matching the employer's needs. You as graduates may go on to four-year college, continue your education, but you may go directly into the workforce because you are employable, because you have skills that are valuable, and it's because that you will connect to a workforce that is emerging and growing so quickly around us. Think about General Electric. Think about the fourth largest company in the world, choosing to locate here in Massachusetts and pledging to spread its innovation across our Commonwealth. Think about Springfield and the people that live here and are growing up here and are raising their families here and how resilient they are, especially as we mark the 5th year anniversary of the tornado that came through this area. And in 5 years, how you're rebuilding that neighborhood, and you're attracting other major players like MGM, who will rely on the resiliency of the people who live here to fill that organization with important jobs. But it's not only GE and MGM, it's MassMutual and Bay State and so many other manufacturing companies and small businesses and family businesses that are located here in the greater Springfield area because of universities and colleges just like this one. And they see an ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship. They see the need as a company to be right here because of the stories that you'll be writing over the next 10 to 40 years. But they also see in our Commonwealth people who are willing to work together. They see teamwork, they see bipartisanship, They see a Democratic mayor and a Republican governor putting the political rhetoric aside and rolling up their sleeves and getting things done. And I suggest to you as graduates, and as you begin your careers and you earn your way and you include work as part of your life, that you also need to hold accountable the political system. Because political egos and turf wars should not be what's front and center in politics, but instead civility and cooperation and bipartisanship and the willingness of Republicans and Democrats to work together for you and your future. And I'm asking you to demand that because you deserve it. Now, the governor and I have defined our opportunities to put people before politics, but we've also decided that we want less dysfunction and drama in our lives and more opportunities to just roll up our sleeves and get the job done, which is exactly what your president has done over the past 12 years at this great college. I also want to take the opportunity to mention your 2016 Distinguished Alumnus, and that's Jeffrey Poindexter. Jeffrey Poindexter has done an awful lot for this community, but you need to realize that he sat right there where you are today, and he is proud to be an alum of this school. Earning his degree in 1989 led to a degree at Western New England in Georgetown. He's now a partner at a distinguished firm here in this great city. And last year, when the governor and I were organizing our judicial nominating commission, we had to look for professional people with good, solid reputations that care about the community in which they serve, in which they work. And we called upon him to be an integral part of the team, the commission that decides who is going to serve in our courts as judges. And we are very grateful that Jeffrey was able to not only work as an alum here and in this city, but also to work with us in our administration, and we're very grateful for that. But you should be proud of the alum of this great school. So what's next for you, our graduates? Well, what's next is that we in government want to make sure that the opportunities are not just in Eastern Mass and Boston. You know, that's great, it's our capital city, but these opportunities need to be across our Commonwealth. And right here in Pioneer Valley in Western Massachusetts, you also have that other title, that you are New England's knowledge corridor, that you have a diversified economy with the nation's second most highly educated workforce. That's an amazing asset, that's amazing talent right here that is plugging into the employment community here in Western Massachusetts. Now, as you decide your next steps, you have many opportunities. That is indeed what the Massachusetts experience is all about, and that is indeed what the Western Mass experience is all about. And when you think about defining your next opportunity, you can define it in lots of ways. Your job, your career, your degrees, your family, and the choices that you make. Now, your college motto is quite simple, but very meaningful. Preparing today for tomorrow. I love that. It's very simple, preparing today for tomorrow. It's very fitting for this graduating class and so many others. Because by attending this technical school, you have been trained for what were once the jobs of tomorrow, but are now the jobs of today. And job openings are created every single day in this area. Employers call us and call this school looking for you to be able to work in their great organizations. And that's why, for us in state government, we need to rely on partners like IRA and others to educate us about where to make our investments. So for us, it wasn't difficult to make the $17 million investment in the Student Learning Commons at Building 19 here at Springfield Technical Community College. We try to find things that are working, and when we find things that are working, we're going to do more of it, and that's exactly what we have here tonight. Now, I just want to, in closing, just bring home to you in this moment that when you leave this door, there will be so many more doors that you come upon. Some of those doors will be easy to just open and go through. Others might be locked, but you might have a feeling inside that if I can just get through that door, I know I can take the next step in life. So I just suggest push through those doors, kick them open, and just take advantage of the many, many opportunities that exist right here in your community. That we need you, we need your talent, we need your commitment and your willingness to give back. Now, we'll do our part to make the investments, make sure that we're growing the jobs and opportunities here in our Commonwealth. And what I ask of you and what Governor Baker asks of you is that you strongly consider making Massachusetts the place where you will lay your roots for your career, your job, and your family. And the true measure of success in this community, in Western Mass, in Central Mass, in Massachusetts, is when the next generation has that opportunity and begins their life right here in the Commonwealth. My great-grandfather, Francesco Polito, came to this country for the opportunity to build a better life for his family. He worked hard, he started a business, and that business is still in my family today. That's what motivates me to want to give back, to stand on the shoulders of the people that came before me in life, and that's exactly what you have the opportunity to do just now. Stand on the shoulders of those that came before you. Stand very tall and proud tonight. We are very proud of you. We need you, and we know we can count on you to continue to make Massachusetts great. God bless, and good luck, and thank you all.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Polito. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, the very dynamic, the very energetic, Juhi Dasrath. Tonight, Juhi will give greetings on behalf of the class of 2016. Juhi will be graduating with honors tonight from the Liberal Arts Transfer Program. At last night's honors convocation, Juhi was recognized as one of only 3 Commonwealth Honors Program scholars. In the fall, Juhi will pursue a bachelor's degree at the University of Massachusetts Commonwealth Honors College in Communication and Journalism. Her ultimate goal is to earn a master's degree and work as a multimedia journalist for Good Morning America in New York. So please welcome to the stage, Juhi Dasrath.
Oh, wow. This is so much different than I pictured it would be. All right, so before I begin, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Governor Polito back to the podium to accept a token of appreciation from the class of 2016. All right. Lieutenant Governor Polito, Associate Commissioner Cedrone, President Rubenzall, members of the stage party, faculty and staff, graduates, and their families and friends. According to Webster's Dictionary, the definition of a graduation is a celebration during which students receive a diploma or a degree from a school, college, or university. This may be the generic definition of what a graduation is, but to every single one of us here today, it means something different. To me, today is a celebration. Today is the ending of one journey and the beginning of another. Each of us here today has different stories, different upbringings, different perspectives and goals, but we all share a few things in common. Not only have we taken advantage of the opportunity STCC has had to offer us, but we took the bull by the horns and rode the rough ride through until the very, very end. Today, on June 2nd, 2016, we all walk out of the Mass Mutual Center as Springfield Technical Community College alum. Some of you sitting before me will go on to four-year universities, and some of you will jump right into the workforce. Many of you are single parents, first-generation students, or non-traditional students. Or maybe you're just like me, with big dreams and high hopes, and not a single clue with what to do with any of it. STCC has been a second chance and a safe haven for many of us, where we could build confidence and kindle or rekindle a love for education. This institution has become a second home to many of us. Here's where we have not only fought against all odds to build ourselves, but to build valuable relationships along the way. We all walked onto the campus our first day, expecting to receive nothing but a college education. But we created a family when we were drowning in exams and assignments. The people you graduates are sitting among are the people who have relied on you and who you have relied on for however long you have been here. Today, you and your friends will walk up on this stage with your confidence and your pride to receive the diploma or certificate you have worked tirelessly to receive. During rough times, I received some great advice from three important people in my life, and I'd like to pass it on. The first was from one of my favorite professors who taught me that in life, when you want something, you work for it and you will succeed. Second, my father told me that successful people never take their foot off the gas pedal. And our fellow graduate and friend, Slahaya Parker, who is sitting amongst us, said that some people are just afraid of success. But don't you ever be one of those people. So surround yourself with greatness. Keep your foot on the gas pedal and don't you ever take it off. I'm sure, like me, you've heard this at least once today, but I am so proud of all of you for who you walked into STCC as and who you leave STCC as today. You have made your loved ones proud, those who are here with you and those who aren't. So my definition of a graduation is a celebration of ending one journey and beginning another. Our institution strives to assist students in transforming their lives as they gain their education. And STCC provided the tools, but you put in the work. So to you, the graduating class of 2016 Springfield Technical Community College, wherever your journey takes you next, I wish you nothing but success and greatness. Congratulations.
On special occasions, the college may, under the authority of its Board of Trustees, award an honorary degree to an individual who has given extraordinary service to the college, the community, or the nation. This year, we are pleased to grant an honorary degree to Raymond L. Warren. Would Mr. Warren please come forward? A resident of Springfield, Raymond L. Warren graduated from St. Anselm College with a bachelor's degree in economics and went on to enjoy a 40-year career as a senior-level community and economic development professional. His work has included neighborhood commercial improvements, industrial park developments in East Longmeadow, Agawam, and Enfield, strategic planning initiatives, workforce training programs, and numerous business expansions, including that of Lego, Enfield, Connecticut, Mass Mutual, and Eppendorf Manufacturing Corporation. In 2004, Ray was appointed to the board of the Springfield Housing Authority and was a leader in the agency's turnaround to a respected, high-performing organization. For his efforts, the New England chapter of the National Association of Housing and Redevelopment named him a Distinguished Public Housing Commissioner. A tireless ambassador for STCC, Ray has referred countless students to the college. He and his wife, Maureen, a former fieldwork supervisor for STCC's Early Childhood Education Program, are proud parents and grandparents. Ray is a dedicated swimmer, logging 150 miles in the pool each year, and competing in freestyle and breaststroke events in the Massachusetts Senior Games. In recognition of his role as a public servant and fair housing advocate for the residents of Springfield and surroundings, tonight we honor Raymond L. Warren with an honorary degree. Congratulations. Where is his honorary degree? I think they want to take a picture. You gotta go forward.
Congratulations. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Trustee Frank Quigley, Jr. to present the Distinguished Alumni Award. Mr. Quigley, STCC Class of 1977, was recently selected by the STCC Alumni Association to serve on the Board of Trustees. Frank currently serves on our foundation board, and he was a member of the Presidential Search Committee. He is the president of FD Quigley and Associates, an organization specializing in providing project management services to commercial retail developers. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Quigley.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. Good evening, graduates in the class of 2016. That's what I like to hear. Tonight is my great honor this evening to present the 2016 Distinguished Alumni Award to a good friend of mine. This year's recipient is Jeffrey E. Poindexter. Jeffrey, you'd come to the stage, please. Jeffrey is a native of Springfield and a 1989 graduate of the STCC School of Business Administration. Absolutely. Attorney Jeffrey Poindexter was elected in 2010 as the alumni member to the college's Board of Trustees and served on the board and its secretary until July of 2015. Attorney Poindexter earned a bachelor's degree at Western New England College and a Juris Doctorate degree from Georgetown University. He now practices commercial litigation and constitutional law at the law firm of Buckley, Richardson, and Jelinas here in downtown Springfield. As chair of the litigation department, Jeffrey focuses on commercial litigation in both federal and state courts. Attorney Poindexter is committed to public servant. He was appointed by Governor Baker to serve on a 21-member Judicial Nomination Commission, which is responsible for recommending judicial candidates for open judge positions for all courts in Massachusetts. Other commitments to his community include his service on the board of Springfield Boys and Girls Club, his service on the board and executive committee of the Springfield School Volunteers, and his service on the board of Hampden County Lawyers for Justice, and finally, his chairman of the board of Greater YMCA. Jeffrey is also a member of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity and a Springfield chapter of Beta Sigma Boule, which is a national fraternity of African American professionals and the first Greek letter organization to be founded by an African American man. Jeffrey lives in Wilbraham with his wife Stephanie and his daughter Gabrielle, who is a freshman at Minnetonka Regional High School, my alma mater. And tonight, in recognition of his devotion to STCC, for his selfless commitment to making a difference in our community and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we honor to recognize Jeffrey E. Poindexter as the 2016 Distinguished Alumnus of Springfield Technical Community College.
Want to say something?
Well, being a former trustee for STCC, I thought the rule was unless you were the lieutenant governor or the chair of the board, they didn't allow lawyers to speak, but they did give me the mic. I just wanted to say that I am proud to have gone to this institution. I'm proud to have been on the board of trustees for this institution, and I'm extremely proud and honored to receive this award tonight, which I accept on behalf of myself and everybody in this room who is soon to be a distinguished alumnus of STCC. So congratulations to you and good luck, and I'm sure you're going to make the school very, very proud.
Last evening at the college's honors convocation, we presented awards to 11 graduates of the class of 2016 who maintained a remarkable, perfect 4.0 cumulative quality point average throughout their academic studies at STCC. Because this is such a distinctive accomplishment, I would like for all of us to recognize them once more. So at this point, I would ask the 11 recipients of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award to please stand and be recognized. It's now my pleasure to ask student trustee, your student trustee, Benino Padilla III, to present the class gift. Ben.
I'm proud to be able to present this class gift to Dr. Ira Rubenzall, President of Springfield Technical Community College. This year, the class of 2016 will provide funds for new signage and landscaping at the main entrance of campus.
Thank you, class of 2016. Thank you, Ben. Pictures? Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. I wanted to, before I announce the Outstanding Faculty Member of the Year, I wanted to ask the students who have been taught, nurtured, assisted by the faculty to give the faculty a round of applause. We have a great faculty who are really the heart of the institution. I am pleased to announce the college's Outstanding Faculty of the Year Award that goes to Professor and Chair of our Fine and Performing Arts Department, Francie Riddle. Francie, would you please come forward? Now, by the way, this is a surprise. Faculty members do not know they're getting this award. Congratulations. In 2007, Francie Riddle began as an adjunct faculty member. 2 years later, she became the coordinator of the Amy H. Carberry Gallery. In 2012, she became a full-time faculty member and chair of the newly formed Department of Fine and Performing Arts. Professor Riddle led a relocation of theater and music classes to the Art Building, Building 28. That building, once the machine shop where Armory employees made the stocks of M1 Garand rifles and Springfield rifles, is where our students now make art, play music, and perform theater. Art students design posters, theater students clamor to do a musical production, and piano students fill the building with their music. Professor Riddle has made art more visible through her Art at STCC program, placing works of student art all around our campus. Professor Riddle's goal is to quote, and I'm going to quote her, "Make creativity useful to those in other departments, as well as attract those aspiring artists who are interested in pursuing a fine arts degree. The arts are an essential element of any education," unquote. Professor Riddle is an excellent teacher and professional who deserves our recognition as the outstanding faculty member of the 2015-2016 academic year. Congratulations, Francie. She says she's shocked. I'm just going to read a little of this. This is a proclamation signed by Dr. Rodriguez and myself. Francie Riddle, professor and department chair of visual and performing art, has served with distinction since August of 2007, and whereas we have come to know her as an inspired and gifted teacher, and whereas she has made significant and distinctive contributions to the college and the academic programs at all levels, and whereas she has exhibited a great sense of civic dedication and has measured up to the highest ideals of good citizenship, be it therefore resolved, we wish to express our profound appreciation and gratitude to Francie Riddle for her exemplary contributions to the college, and hereby name her the Outstanding Faculty Member of 2015-16, awarded this day, 2nd of June 2016, at the 49th commencement of the college. Congratulations. This is what you've been waiting for. Chairman Johnson and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I am pleased to present 279 candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, 604 candidates for the degree of Associate in Science, 39 candidates for certificates, and 120 candidates for certificates of completion. Will the entire graduating class please rise? I am pleased to present Chair Christopher Johnson, Chair of the STCC Community College Board of Trustees, to authorize the granting of degrees.
As chair of the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, and by the authority conferred by the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, I'm honored to authorize the awarding of Associate in Arts and the Associate in Science degrees and certificates of completion to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, has successfully met the requirements for graduation. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. Class of 2016, are you ready? Please, here we go. Please be seated. I would like to call upon faculty marshals, Professor Jill Mendez of the Developmental English Department, Professor Phil O'Donoghue of the English Department, to announce the graduates. And I ask the student marshals, Michael Kane and Elaine Riopel, to please escort the candidates. Almost there. Almost there. To confer the degrees on the candidates, would Chairman Johnson and Trustee Kaler please come forward? And take your places on the ramp along with Dr. Rubenzahl. Are we ready? All right.
Victoria E. Brown.
Jason Roy.
Ali Atea.
Slahaya Parker.
Luis Diaz.
Mary Jane Princess Ramos.
Patrick Drummond.
Justin Luigi Lopez.
Daniel Krahala.
Moises Melendez.
Justin Wilson.
James M. Mead Jr.
Joshua Frenier.
Kyle James Fish.
Angelica Goins.
Victor Holmes.
Simone Baptiste.
Dario Hernandez Jr.
Charlie Rosario.
Christopher D. Medina.
Liana Julieta Mansky.
Juhi A. Dazrath.
Tracy Arnett Willingham.
Takia M. Foster.
Yvette Monique Holt.
Alexander M. Vasquez.
Casey Labardi.
Reza Arias.
Carolyn Martin.
Kiara Dade.
Amber Bray.
Shaquille Liu.
Jonathan Rivera.
Deshaun Ramos.
Joel Enrique Cardona.
Jazz Marie Diana.
Luis Velez.
Josely Pina.
Nathaniel Martinez.
Gio Brown.
Francesca Bonfito.
Angel Lopez.
Verselin Edwards.
Angel Martinez.
Alicia Estrada.
Rayshad Bradley.
Geraldine Simpkins.
Tamara Dali.
Carla Mirsonet Machado.
Ariel Adorno.
Denesia Dalceboe.
Anthony J. Sattler.
Lakeisha Brown.
Christina Marie Paliki.
Destiny Garrick.
Fernando Rosa.
Tina Fair.
Jonathan Alexander Pantoja.
Juan Estrada.
Courtney Keene.
Harry Santiago Jr.
Luis Ruben Rodriguez Santiago.
Kenneth Harris.
Linda Stone.
Ashley Ann Logro.
Kayla Clements.
Dylan James Shea.
Caitlin Siner.
Alfonso Miguel Pacheco.
Cherie Ruth.
Zubia Abasi.
Courtney Crow.
Gabriel Ernesto Graciano.
Damaris Enid Soto.
Cameron O'Neill.
Garrett Butler.
Devin Scott Bushy.
Hannah Fitzgerald.
Cassie Barnett.
Caitlin May Oberg.
Kamari Latif Ware.
Janelle Villanueva.
Marisa Rivera.
Stand on the X. Ashley Brazier.
Liza Marie Ramos.
Kimberly Wyckoff.
Crystal Matos.
Stand right there, Brian. There you go. Brian Sullivan.
Jacinia Alicia.
Stand right there. Brian Hennessy.
Lisa Blair.
Chester Thrower.
Jennifer Lee Howe.
Kamari Thompson.
Yahaira Alvarado.
Angel S. Middleton.
Felicia Harvey.
Fatia A. Diallo.
Tatiana Bonner.
Katrina Ienkin.
Brandy Torres.
Daniela Lopez Munoz.
Emily Pierce.
Brian Barnes.
Michael Smith.
Jessica Fleabot.
Faika Asaf.
Brooke Moy.
Donna Baranoff.
Lynn G. Mitchell.
Luis Ruiz Perez.
Alyssa Nodler.
Kiana Thorne.
Stand on the X. Miami Can.
Nina Cameron.
Laurie M. Palatino.
Veronica Reyes.
Shelby Fay.
Maria Kirpichiva.
Ekemwi Paul Greeno.
Janet Pinkney.
Eliza Betsy Matei.
Riley Pascal.
Miguel A. Velez.
Alicia Carmen.
Judith Arcamo.
Jennifer DiAgostino.
Alyssa Nato.
Ayana Janice Christian.
The national champion for wrestling of STCC, Amanda Rose Nelson.
Haneen Nasser.
Stand on the X, Amy. Amy Hiltbrand.
Ola Alsamre.
Aaron Stimmage Norwood.
Janice Cintron.
Emily Marie Velez.
Jennifer Mercado.
Okay, there we go. Ebony Branch.
Anna Marie Marrero.
Egypt Slaughter.
Tyrese Wilson.
Sabrina Almodovar.
Samantha Bolden.
Kaylee Payette.
Caitlin Roberson.
Nibia Diaz.
Oliver Pish.
Sarita Smith.
Mary Eileen Martin.
Stand on the X, David. David Itorino.
Brianna Lockett.
Stand on the X, Victor. Victor Donez.
Elia Duhart.
Stand on the X, Valerie. Valerie Haynes.
Theodore Walker Ray.
Elizabeth McManus.
Julie Pham.
Amber Slingerland.
Jakeline Campana Ruiz.
Samantha Elwell.
Winfred Blue Jr.
Ryan Barrington.
Tammy Sue Lyles.
Richard Duncan.
Cara Rivard.
Naomi Ejabing.
Christina Manuel.
Rebecca A. Brisboy.
Ashley Paulo.
Marta Montalvo.
Shaisha Stokes.
Delino Gonzalez.
Michelle Cruz.
Amandalise D. Caraballo.
Crystal Ridley.
Stand on the X there. Lashana Davis.
Cragen Liho.
Sabina Niyazova.
Latia Connor Likely.
Elmira Afraiola.
Victoria Ortiz.
Rebecca LaShore.
Michelle Lacaire.
Nicole Merwin.
Haley Porcello.
Kadeen Hines.
Marian Ibrahim Omar.
Okay. Michelle Haspeslaw.
Alice Amaiza Jumba.
Amy Mendez.
Kiomara Reynoso.
Brianna Teresa Polar.
Akeem Donaldson.
Janiri Lynette Colon.
Edlin Mary Diaz Martinez.
Haidia Terry.
Chanel Benjamin Azito.
Fardosa Malin.
Anexis Briscoe.
Wanda Estremera.
Afshan Raymond.
Jorge Alvarez.
Alfredo Gutierrez.
Bruce T. McLean.
Jaina Lee Ruiz.
Alumide Adegaron.
Javi Colon.
Right there, Annie. Right there. Annie Lee.
Sandra Alero.
Stand on the X, Pavel. Pavel Taralunga.
Zaida Kuchiev.
Stand on the X, David. David C. Luth.
Jahaida De Jesus.
Stand on the X. Ciara Bernard.
Jahaida Pagan.
Stand right on the X, Angela. Angela Diaz.
Luis Miguel Oval.
Bashan T. Seymour.
Siham Reyes.
Tiffany Jessup.
Daryl Williams.
Maureen Elizabeth Prost.
David Williams.
Marissa Dos Santos.
Suleikis Guzman.
Eugenia Velasquez.
Sandy Israel.
Lindsay Parker.
Traquan Murphy.
Jaceline Gonzalez.
Jessica Ricketts.
Diana Rattel.
Jason Melanson.
Stand on the X, Christopher, right there. Christopher Laval.
Christina Tran.
Anthony Grandoit.
Thalia Romero.
Stand on the X, Stephanie. Stephanie Blanchard.
Maria Sullivan.
Right there, Heather, right there, on the X. Heather Hutchins.
Tamara Rosario.
Stand right on the X, Christine. Christine Frenette.
Tonique Smith.
Stand right on the X. Jessica Parenti.
Lilybeth Martinez.
Okay, right there. Brianna Gerardina Calabrese.
Marcial Rosado Jr.
Chloe Jean Sincata.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Shakayla Willis.
James Anthony Carter.
Right on the X. Mark Kucher King.
Joseph DeMaio.
Danielle DiLorenzo.
Brian Tung.
Gregory Hamelin.
Joseph Vians.
Vitaly Karukian.
Kayla De La Cruz.
Timothy L. Lovett.
Alyssa Correa.
Right on the X. Marie Nato.
Taylor Johnson.
Daniel Nagara.
Brian Brocklebank.
Ali Taki.
Joseph Goncalves.
Right there. Jarelis Eunice Rodriguez.
Michael Horton Jr.
Juanette Matthews.
Kai Kwang Luang.
Samaria Edie.
Case M. Malala.
Natalia Kamachuk.
Jonathan Stark.
Alicia Aponashevich.
Simon Petrovich Siganenko.
Right on the X, Victor, right on the X. Victoria Bolek.
Gloria Yvette Torres.
Gianetti de Jesus Santiago.
Kristen Audette.
Stand right on the X. Shayla Serrano.
Pamela Rao.
Madeline Benitez.
Eric Crosby.
Stand right on the X, Karen. Karen Roman Banks.
Brian Lee Kravitz.
Lucinda Lopez.
Liani Beth Medina.
Amanda Lee Trinidad.
Charlene Lague.
Marilyn Reyes.
Amber L. Belhumer.
Janira Reynoso.
Corey Bodiford.
Sasha Figueroa.
Janet Cummings.
Sonia Elise Gonzalez.
Michelle Barrows.
Sally Anassari.
Christina Marie Scott.
Rhonda Henderson.
Avery Everett.
Yusef Abdel Halim.
Michelle Baez.
Ivan Omar Serrano.
Linda Mealy.
Natalia Hermida.
Nancy Plant.
Right on the X, Christian. Christian Antoine.
Amanda Lee Martinez.
Peter Chushak.
Tatiana Kojukaru.
Sariji Saprunchuk.
Stephanie Rodriguez.
Right on the X. Right on the X, sir. Daslin Mendoza.
Veronica Ayala.
Right on the X, sir. Nanette. Nanette Bowie.
Wendy Melissa Leek.
Joseph Bovin.
Afia Asare Badiako.
Timothy Lee Valletta.
Mara Moody Navedo.
Jonas Okren.
Soraya Fabiola Corin.
William John Dieterich.
Julia Cabrera.
Matthew Dagnault.
Linda Mary Camacho.
Cesar Ferrando.
Marcia Lynn Brown.
Curtis Turcott.
Sheldon Smith.
Shannon Cox.
Michael Thompson.
Right on the X. Right on the X. Terrence Almeida.
Damani Kai Brown.
Anthony Gragowski.
Abimael Claudio.
Ashad Mahmood.
Vincent DeRose Jr.
Daniel Lassard.
Jacob Alexander.
William Leonard Paskowitz.
Jocelyn Tiara Iris Simons.
Joseph DeRoche.
Michael Natal.
Good. Stand right on the X, Rowan. Rowan Vernon.
Dakota Giordano.
Jeffrey J. Salavano Jr.
William Goodridge.
Randy Whittemore.
Brian Barnes.
Stand right on the excellent. Caleb Kelly.
Edwin Aguirre.
Charles LeBoy.
Andrew Heller.
Annette Garner.
Nestor Cosme.
Stand right on the excellent. Christopher Opt.
Edward James Riggio.
Charles Brooks Bouchard.
Denver Dixon.
Alston Holtzar.
Joseph William Petronella.
Peter Bradley.
Courtney Jean Young.
Jorge Alvarez Sr.
Jacques Auguste.
Got it. Stand right on the excellent. Dwayne Patrick Miller.
Matthew Allen Wyckoff.
Heron. Joshua Heron.
Brandon Noonan.
Julius Nero.
Robert Jewell III.
Brandon D. Tyndall.
Andrew Mullen.
Roderick Bird.
Samuel Fortillis.
Jonathan Bousquet.
Christopher Ryan Plas.
Richard Leach.
Edward Peter Sablack.
Right on the exit, Savannah Cruz.
William Mason.
Right on the X, Kyle. Kyle Rivera.
Thomas De Jesus.
Right on the X, Nicole Soto.
Brandon Tenerovich.
Brian Norman.
Willie Gonzalez.
Martin McCabe.
Yusuf Akon.
Right on the X, Jonathan Blair.
Kyle Quinton.
Right on the X, Brian. Brian Fortier.
Angela Ngewa.
Christopher Lee Bolina.
John Edward Socha.
Kyle Raymond.
Lee Devlin.
Benjamin Conboy.
Matthew Booten.
Jiskov Karachek.
Robert Marinello.
Matsuri Gren.
Eric Collins.
Right on the X. Michael Ozak.
Aaron William Chubb.
Right on the X. Edianes Velez.
John Mustaine.
Right there on the X. Carly Champagne.
Brendan Rue.
Right on the X. Tiana Celia Feliciano.
Michael Moriarty.
Kelly Marie Miskin.
Angelica Maria Flores.
Leonora Kerouac.
Jose Vasquez.
Shanna N. Longi.
Ryan Healy.
Taylor Catherine Larcombe.
Marianne Carr.
Ismael Reynoso.
Melissa Oyola.
Jennifer Jorge.
Jeannie Marie Tatro.
Lainey Nugent.
Maddie Louise Brown Kingery.
Shailene Sanchez.
Nadim Ameti.
Ashley LaPointe.
Kelly Lynn Whalen.
Ivy I. Nguyen.
Reynaldo Luis Colazzo.
Tara M. Spencer.
Matthew Jacob Prisbila.
Trisha Warger.
Erwin Diaz.
Carrie Tweed.
Keith Lucier.
Nelia. Got it. Stand right there. Nelia Balan.
Kyle Batchelor.
Sean Forehand.
Jeffrey Green Gray.
Ni Hong Lu.
Brenda Pedraza.
Fatma Kupeli.
Emma McKazek.
Right on the X, Shannon Barker.
Megan Rose Bussy.
Irene Nessen.
Sonia Baltazar.
Angela DePonde.
Caitlin Crane.
Ashley Hartlig.
Kristen Louise Maxfield.
Sandra Vasquez.
Desmarie Mariah Montanez.
Sasha Anna O'Connor.
Carmen Poe.
Jessica Gucciardi.
Danielle Townsley.
Right on the X, Valerie. Valerie Bayman.
Natalie Notario.
Right on the X. Yamerka De Leon.
Jessica Rivera.
Rebecca Ladoff.
Amanda Shea. Eugene Kolesnik.
And now for the nursing majors, Brian A. Martins. Brian Martins.
Savannah Fox.
Ashley Machachik.
Amy Turcott.
Carla Muti.
Caitlin Amanda Unstifer.
Brenna Holland.
Mallory Ryan.
Angelina Roca.
Isaac Apia.
Sierra Rodriguez Jones.
Jesse Alexander Shove.
Vanessa Shields.
Abigail Malkovsky.
Jazz Malie Gomez.
Alexandrea Reese.
Roman F. Laboda.
Kayla Grace Rossini.
Good. Lauren A. La Mesa.
Christine Foley.
Jillian Farnham.
Tara Thomas.
Matthew Keith.
Vanessa Vizcaya.
Julie K. Shipe.
V. Pham.
Diane N. Vietz.
Fatuma Imran Hussein.
Jessica E. Podmore.
Bridget Osborne.
Melba Rivera.
Amanda Marsden.
Rebecca Santiago.
Lisa Pickrell.
V.T. Doe.
Timothy Wegman.
Jamie Collins.
Courtney Preston.
Samantha Moriarty.
Amy Lessard.
Morella Mosichuk.
Autumn Nealon.
Kimberly A. Kearns.
Carly Gomez.
Stephanie Lynn Van Eiderstein.
Megan O'Neill.
Esther Taganoff.
Ashley Reno.
Right on the X. Amos J. Warren.
Taryn Choquette.
the exhale. Run up here. Cornelius J. Shea.
Victoria Dega.
Catherine A. Duroc.
Carly Dion.
Olga D. Kalina.
Grace Albert Gardner.
Margareta Na Maldonado.
Jacqueline Lopez.
Natalia Marcoux.
Maria Lizardi.
Anthony J. Bertolacio.
Zachary Lomas.
Valentina Melnick.
Jenna Scott Romero.
Liza Rizal.
Sandra Velez.
Rebecca Dupuy.
Emma Dubavaya.
Nikki Santiago Pagan.
Jillian O'Brien.
Benjamin Witten.
Lisa Bergeron.
Michael Berger.
Rachel Bree.
Shang Hansheng.
Keith DeSillitz.
Kim Johnson.
Brianna Payne.
Travis Taft.
Robert DeMarco.
Ludmila Belanogov.
Kimberly Morales.
Princess T. Cuffey.
Cara Woolridge. Tasha Marie Brown. Caitlin Nadeau. Tiffany LaFlame. Danielle Clark.
Mike.
Sarah Noble. Sherry Ulrich. Danielle Maria Druniak. Amanda Santa. Lauren White. Nicole Lise Granger. Shannon Harrity. Stacy Tensha. Dion Stevenson. Natalie Elise Brewer. Jonathan Patrick. Jamie Lee Lamachia. Daniel Edward Roskuski. Timothy Merrill. Elaine Riopo.
And finally, Michael Nicholas Kane.
All right. You did it. One last thing. My congratulations to the graduates. You've got one last thing to do. Are you ready? Move your tassels to the left. Before the conclusion of the ceremony, I would like to remind the graduates that they must return immediately to Exhibition Hall to meet with their program chairs. We also ask that the audience remain in place as the recessional leaves the arena floor and the faculty form a wonderful tradition that we have here at STCC, a walk of honor to congratulate the graduates as they exit the arena. After the graduates meet with their program chairs, they will rejoin their parties outside of the building. This concludes the 49th commencement exercises at STCC. Thank you and good evening. Muchas gracias y buenas noches. Felicidades.
Thank you.